Okay, welcome guys to our backend web development course. In the previous class we talked about initiating our node project, right, using npm init and then passing it in the necessary properties to our package.json file, setting up a main.js file to run, setting up our scripts, and then importing third-party modules or libraries that can be beneficial for our projects. One of such that we installed the last time was Moment, and we formatted it to show our date in a very beautiful format. And we said that to run our app, you decide to run it based on the script name. So what we have here is me, and then you could say npm run me, and bam, you have everything you logged here in your terminal. We also talked about comments. You can create JavaScript comments by using a // Is that clear? There is one important package we would be downloading to make our work easy, and it's called Nodemon. If you check package.json, you see that we are running with Node. So you can add a wrapper around Node that will watch for file changes. As soon as changes occur in your file, it will automatically run Node. You realize that every time we need to make a change here, we want to say now this is our last backend log, but now there is a change. Realize that we cannot see this new console message on our terminal until we run npm run me again, right? Then we see it now. What Nodemon will do is it will watch for all these changes and run your file on the go without you needing to do npm run me every time. Does that make sense? So let's check for Nodemon documentation. Yeah, you have to install Nodemon using npm, and the -g flag here says that it has to be a global installation. Once you've installed Nodemon globally, you can use it in any terminal. Whatever you install on this terminal without the G flag will only be scoped to this backend folder. That means if you only installed Nodemon in this folder, you can't use it in another folder until you install it again. So there are utility packages that we use often, and if you're going to be using it often, you install it globally so that you can use it on different terminals. Does that make sense? So when you do npm install -g, it will not install it in this node modules folder, so you will not see it here. It would install it in a global node modules folder for the entire system. So we come here, we say npm install -g nodemon, and bam, installed. Now that Nodemon has been installed, like I said, you see it's not showing in our node modules packager for this node modules folder for this project because it's a global package, but you still be able to run it as though it were to be in the folder. Then you come to the documentation here and you just change your node command in your script to Nodemon. Now once you run npm run me once or yarn run me once, that's the only time you run it. For every changes in your file, it will automatically reload and log it on your terminal. That means your terminal will not close. If you observe, before now your terminal was closed after every npm run me, right? Then you need to run it again. Now look at the difference. You do npm run me and bam, this is our last backend log, but now there is a change. We can say, but now there is a change and another change. What happens? It's restarting, and then another change to make the country a better place. Now this makes development faster. You don't need to go every time to run your start script to start your code or your program. Once you run Nodemon once, it keeps note of your files and the changes in them and restarts itself. Is that clear? Thank you.